I was born in England, but my mother came to Canada with my dad after the war because she was the youngest of 12, and my dad was the youngest of 12, so all you want to do is get out of the house. So we came to Canada. I remember we went to my aunt's house for dinner, and they were serving corn on the cob there. And my mother said, typical English, "We don't have that in England. We don't eat it. We feed it to the animals." My mother was in the bad books for about 3 months because of the way she talked to them. And I had a good life and a good husband. I wanted to move, but Bill, of course, and he had a chance with hockey to go. But in those days when he went on the train, not the plane, and he was too far away from home all the time. So. And we weren't allowed, when we went to the hockey games, he refereed, we weren't allowed to yell because people would think he might be hurt, hoping for the same team as us. Bill's sister was married to Baldy McKay. Mm-hmm. You know, played for New York or Montreal Canadiens. And all his father did was brag about how good his kids were. And you know what? It was embarrassing. They were just ordinary. He couldn't get over what they got away with. The worse it got, the better he liked it, because he just told them right straight from the start, "I'm the boss." And they realized that he meant business. And one lady, I was out over at the gardens one night, there was an offside. And the lady sitting in front of me said, "That was ridiculous, half-inch offside." I said, "It was still offside." And she stood up and she, "You want me to hit you with my purse?" And I looked at her. I was petrified. But see, people don't realize he's doing his job. And everybody's amazed that I'm going to be 100. And you know what? They say, "You know what? You're amazing." I said, "Look, I'm not amazing. I'm living. I eat. I love me." Everybody's amazed at how much. I always remember we went to the Finn Hall, or whatever you call it down there, for supper, Bill and I. A friend of his came along and said, "Is she going to eat all that?" I said, "Watch me." I have a good appetite. My family drink, and I don't drink either. And when I do drink, 2 drinks and you know what? I always remember I went to a bowling banquet, and Bill didn't bowl, so he didn't come to the banquet. But I drank beer, and I got so sick I thought I was going to die. You know, it's funny the things that you can remember at Eaton's. I lived on Eaton's where they are now, and I'd run home at noon, get the potatoes peeled, run back. You know, I'm amazed at what I did in those. No wonder I can still. So Bill lived on Macker Avenue, and I lived on Alvin Street, just down next door to the creek. And I used to see a lot of things. The creek, well, it's called Lover's Lane. I saw one couple make love out on the bank of the McVickers Creek. Now that was in plain day. I couldn't believe it. It made me sick. I guess I'm too old-fashioned. And we didn't swear in our house. Now I'm saying shit all the time because I do things wrong and I say, "Oh shit." And I think, you know what? And you know what? I never used to talk like that. I'm sorry, but it's Toronto. But you know what? When you say Toronto, everybody laughs at you. I like them, that's all. But I wish they'd spend some money now and get some good hockey. They don't seem to want to spend the money to get the players. Oh no, I don't know if that's true or not. I drive, of course. Yeah, but my kids tell me now that they haven't taken my license away, but I would know one man that his eyesight is, I have macular, but I can still see. And yet, I have my license yet, but Judy told me yesterday, Mother, you cannot drive. They've told you can't drive. But I haven't got it in writing. Well, you know what? I went to the store yesterday. I got in the car and I drove and got what I want and came back. And about 2 hours after, I thought, no, I drove. I didn't have any trouble. Now, mind you, I wouldn't go out on the highway and get in all the traffic that's going on. I don't know. Life's crazy.